There's a moment of quiet panic that happens once a month now. You open your credit card statement, expecting the usual damage, gas, groceries, maybe a dinner out, and instead find 14 small charges, each around $9.99. Streaming, storage, fitness, filters, something about premium access, and one mysterious name. You don't even know what it is, but it renews on the 12th. You make a note to cancel it later when you have a minute. You won't. None of us do. We've all agreed silently to live surrounded by quiet digital taps on our wallets. I've nodded through plenty of free trials myself. There's always that friendly promise, cancel anytime. Sure, the same way you can easily unsubscribe from emails that somehow still find you every morning. My auto-pay list looks like an uninvited dinner party. Half of them I don't use, the other half I only remember when the Wi-Fi drops and the app politely reminds me that my payment method needs updating. It's not scandal, it's slow erosion, small, silent, and oddly polite. It's fatigue disguised as convenience. We used to buy CDs, put them on a shelf, and that was that. If you wanted to listen to Fleetwood Mac, you pulled the case off the rack. You owned it. Now we rent our own playlists. If you stop paying, the music stops. Ownership has turned temporary. It's not really the money that stings, though the total can quietly add up to a weekend trip. It's the feeling of being managed, like someone quietly installed a meter on your comforts. It's time lost to digital housekeeping, disguised as ease. The companies tell us it's for convenience. We tell ourselves it's flexibility. But somewhere between subscribe now and renewed automatically, we stop noticing that we no longer own much of what we use. The shift happened quietly, almost politely. It started with music, then television, then everything followed. Why buy one album when you could access millions? The promises sounded modern, freedom, flexibility, less clutter. Then software joined in. Predictable income replaced unpredictable sales. The model thrives on inertia. Free trials feed on optimism, auto-pay on distraction, and bundles on comfort. It's a gentle system of nudges. Signing up is easy, canceling requires archaeology. Prices rise quietly, wrapped in friendly updates about improved service. There's a strange calm in all this. The fridge orders its own filters. The printer reorders ink. The car updates itself. We've outsourced small choices, and with them, awareness. When everything renews itself, you stop renewing your attention to it. Today, almost everything wants to be a subscription. Clothes, razors, recipes, even meditation. The line between service and product has vanished. Renting everything teaches impermanence. You start valuing flexibility over stability, and predictability becomes one-sided. Because somewhere beneath all the polite renewals sits a simple question: what's still yours when the Wi-Fi goes out? Not in crisis, just on an ordinary afternoon. The subscription world isn't going anywhere, but awareness might still belong to you. There's a point where the novelty of subscriptions wears off, and you start counting how many small leaks your wallet has sprung. One for movies, another for music, 3 for productivity apps. Then there's the box that sends razors, and the box that sends coffee. The modern company figured out that predictable money is more valuable than happy customers. You might leave someday, sure, but statistically, you won't. That's what makes it beautiful from their side and quietly exhausting from ours. It's not malice, just frictionless design. The model works like clockwork: sign up fast, forget slow. The whole business of access was built on psychology, not technology. They don't need your curiosity, they need your forgetfulness. Autopay removes the last moment of choice, and silence becomes profit. For companies, subscription income smooths chaos. Investors love predictability. For us, it's convenience until the price creep sets in. That's when $7.99 becomes $12.99, while cheerful emails promise great new features. We become passengers, moved by gentle, endless renewals. The pattern isn't new. Decades ago, there were magazine clubs, cable bundles, and gym contracts. Same principle, commitment through convenience. You could cancel theoretically, but only with paperwork or patience. Now, digital versions hide behind glossy buttons labeled pause. There are 4 hooks: the free trial, the promo, the bundle, and the quiet hike. Each works differently but serves the same goal: retention. The free trial tempts, the promo flatters, the bundle traps, and the hike tests if you're still paying attention. Take music streaming. You start free, upgrade slightly, then discover bundles linking your music, podcasts, and storage. Cancel one, lose all 3. That's not loyalty, it's engineered friction. Efficiency dressed as generosity, and the longer you stay, the stickier it feels. Promotions sound generous, but they're math. 6 months free, refer a friend, student plan. They're cheaper than finding new customers. By the time full price returns, habit has won. Continuity feels safe, and disruption feels like loss, even when it saves you money. The quiet hike is the politest trick of all. A soft Friday email: we're updating our pricing to serve you better. Translation: pay more, same product. Small increases slip under thresholds. $1 billion in pennies hidden behind courtesy. That's not broken, it's brilliant. This is cable TV reborn with better fonts. The old system made you angry. The new one makes you numb. You don't cancel, you sigh and adjust settings. The genius isn't in the product, it's in how little resistance remains between habit and payment. So how do you live inside it without turning into a walking autopay? Check what serves you. Ownership versus access. That's the quiet audit. Do you need this, or are you renting familiarity? Canceling isn't rebellion, it's clarity. Maintenance for your digital life. And that's the question: how much of your life renews without you noticing? The emails, the updates, the memberships, they hum along quietly. Maybe that's fine, maybe it's efficient. But attention, the last unsubscribed resource, might be the only thing still yours. The good news is the world didn't lose its mind. It just changed speed while we forgot to update. We moved from paper bills to silent withdrawals that hum under the surface. Subscriptions aren't a trick. They're an operating system trading predictability for participation. It began quietly, spreading from streaming and convenience into every corner of life. Groceries, prescriptions, even heated seats now have tiers. The base version exists to remind you that you don't have it. Premium used to mean luxury. Now it means normal. Canceling no longer feels like saving, it feels like losing. That's the hook. But we've adapted before: remote controls, passwords, endless upgrades. This is just another interface. The habit runs on autopilot, and autopilot is easier to switch off than we think. The goal isn't escape, it's to stop leaking unconsciously. A yearly audit beats any budgeting app. Scroll through your charges and ask, do I still use this? No moralizing. Just a quiet inventory of what still deserves space in your life. What stays should prove its worth. Streaming if you watch, storage if you'd lose something without it. Canceling forgotten subscriptions brings relief, not pride. The silence after cleanup isn't emptiness, it's awareness. The sound of your attention coming back online. If that feels too neat, audit by category. Entertainment, utilities, tools. Ownership and access aren't moral, they're practical. Own what's steady, rent what changes fast. Old habits like buying something once can still be the smartest path in a rented world. Bundles deserve suspicion. They promise simplicity but sell confusion. Modern bundles smile while charging 3 ways. If you can't explain what you're paying for in 1 sentence, it's fog. Clarity is the antidote. Confusion costs more than any upgrade ever will. Convenience isn't guilt-worthy, it's costly in rhythm. Each automated renewal takes a fragment of your awareness. Too much of it, and your routine stops belonging to you. Automation isn't the villain, drift is. Rhythm fixes what rebellion can't. Awareness breaks the spell. Set reminders to notice renewals. Unsubscribing isn't protest, it's a reset. The goal isn't purity, it's presence. Small decisions made on purpose protect you from the quiet inertia that pretends to be progress. Subscriptions didn't ruin anything, they revealed us. Predictable systems serving predictable people. The model mirrors our own patterns. Steady, convenient, hesitant to stop. But absurdities expose imbalance. Paying for privacy, renting old books, losing time to efficiency itself. The practical answer isn't fighting. It's walking beside the tide. Match where it helps, step aside where it drags. Every renewal email is a chance for awareness. No guilt, no fury, just a human adjusting pace inside a machine that never sleeps. What's still yours? The ability to choose again. Awareness doesn't auto-renew, it's manual every time. We're not behind, just adapting. Systems update automatically, we update deliberately. Walk beside modern life, not behind it. Notice how it moves, stay aware, stay steady.